waiting for, let's bring out Josh.
Hello. I am going to try to sell you tonight on taking the path of most resistance. So I went to Purdue and I majored in both biology and psychology because I don't believe in a work-life balance. And I was on the track to go to medical school. Well, I'm an only child and I like to give my parents a hard time, so I decided to go into technology instead. After all my schooling and all my background, I decided to go into tech. So moving forward and applying my resistance to my current job, my current life, I developed Open for Service. If you are familiar with Indiana and our politics, last year we had a little bit of a issue with religious freedom and a misperception of how welcoming the state is. Nobody won in that argument. The LGBT community didn't get the protections that they deserve, and the Christian community has now been demonized as a bigot, and that's absolutely not true. I started Open for Service with no money. I was asked by political parties, by companies, by people to target businesses that would turn people away, target legislators that don't believe in marriage equality, and really come out guns blazing. That would have been so easy. I could have quit my full-time job, I'd have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank right now, a staff, and I could be touring the country talking about LGBT rights. That's what most people would do. I, however, did not. The reason being is, at the end of the day, I have to be able to look in the mirror and say that I have a voice. And I also have to say that I did the right thing and what is really best for everyone and be the inclusion that I am so desperately seeking. So that doesn't mean pairing up with a political action committee. That doesn't mean trying to solicit people with separate agendas to exploit me for my own personal benefit. That means doing what's right. And Open for Service has launched, and like she said, we've had thousands of businesses in several countries, oh, my clicker's not working, launch, and we're building out technology that is actually going to not only support the LGBT community, but people of different religions, people of different faiths, people of different genders, and that's really the whole point of having these protections in place, is to make people feel like we are a community and we are all the same people. So since we've launched, we have a huge network of businesses. We have another organization that kind of competes with me in the Indiana space. However, they have a network of 350 businesses. They have a team of 15. They have $500,000 in the bank because they're funded by political action groups. But I've been able to outmarket, outscale, and really drive home the inclusion that our community is seeking. So as you can see that we have stickers everywhere. I created the sticker because I wanted this to grow organically. I didn't want this to be a political fundraiser. I wanted people to know at a store level that I'm going into a place that wouldn't turn me away. And it's not popular to do things this way. It's more popular to stay electronic. It's more popular to hide behind a brand and push your agenda. But I wanted to be out in front of it all. And I think that we've demonstrated that. So as I see large corporations pass up Open for Service to donate to other organizations that are out there trying to out a politician or trying to influence a change based on negativity and aggression, we've been able to stay positive and agnostic and really solicit a new positive dialogue. So if nothing else, if this continues to cost me money personally and we never raise another dime, at least I know that I have gotten an entirely new group of people who have not felt motivated or had the channel to step out of their comfort zone to support LGBT rights, they now have that way to do that without sacrificing their church's choices or their political affiliation. So at the end of the day, I can go home and I can look in the mirror, and even though I may not be rolling up in a Tesla, I've done the right thing. I've inspired people to go and think outside the box and really try to make the change that I so desperately, or you may so desperately need. And as you are going about once you leave tonight and you're thinking about how this applies to my life, or your life rather, I would ask you to start thinking outside the box. Start thinking about how to really connect people. You all have the background and the knowledge on how to make change. You probably have some very innovative ideas and some exciting things that you could be doing. And I would actually challenge you to do that. Don't look at it as a risk. Don't look at it as a challenge. Look as an opportunity to be able to do something new and really change the world, quite frankly. And I think that embodies open for service. I think that embodies what everyone is here to learn, and what to take home is how can I raise the bar for myself and those around me. So good luck to you. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for having me, and good luck to you.